It's 2 a.m. Your room's dark, but your mind. It's loud. A notification buzzes. Her name. A text you can't stop rereading. What did she mean? Why did she pause like that? Your thoughts spin, chasing answers that don't come. You're tired. Not just from the hour, from the weight, the noise in your head. What if you could stop? Not fix her, not win her, just see her, clear, quiet, free from the chaos. That's why we're here. 10 truths. Not to control her, not to chase her, but to understand her, you, the human pull we all feel. Let's begin. If you've ever felt trapped, caught in your own head, replaying moments that won't let go, leave a quiet sign below. Not for us to shine, but so this video finds someone else. Someone who needs to pause. Just like you. 1. The pull of consistency. You're at a bar. She's across the room, laughing with friends. You want to talk to her, but your mind's already racing. What do I say? Will I sound stupid? You're overthinking. Again, here's a truth. She's not looking for perfect words. She's drawn to something simpler. A man who does what he says. A man whose actions don't waver. Not because it's a trick, but because life is chaos. And consistency feels like an anchor. You've seen it. The guy who promises little, but always shows up. He's not loud. He's not flashy, but eyes follow him. Why? Because he's steady. She feels it. That quiet strength. You don't need to prove it. Don't rush to impress. Just be the same man tomorrow, as you are today. Notice her reaction. When you keep your word. A small promise. A text you said you'd send. A plan you follow through. She relaxes. Her guard softens. Not because you're chasing her, but because you're you. Steady. Unshaken. What's it like? To stop performing? To just be. And let her come to you? Pause. Breathe. You don't need to solve her. Just be consistent. And watch what happens. 2. The weight of assurance. You're on a date. Coffee shop. She's stirring her drink. Glancing at you. You feel the urge to fill the silence. To say something clever. Your mind's screaming. Don't mess this up. But here's what she's really noticing. Not your words. Not your jokes. But how you carry yourself. She's drawn to a man who's sure. Not loud confidence. Not arrogance. But quiet assurance. The kind that says, I'm enough. Why does it pull her? Because her world is full of doubts. Her own insecurities whisper, just like yours do. When you're steady, when you speak with calm, you become a mirror. Her chaos quiets. You've felt it too. When someone's presence calms you, without them trying, you don't need to perform. Don't chase her approval. Just know your worth. And let it show. Try this. Next time you're with her, slow down. Speak less. Let your voice be clear. No filler words. No nervous laughs. Look at her and hold the silence. She'll feel it. Not because you're perfect, but because you're present. What's it like? To stop proving yourself? To just be and let her feel your calm? Pause. Notice your own doubts. They're loud, but they're not you. Let them pass. And stand firm. 3. The spark of purpose. You're scrolling online. Her posts catch your eye. She's out living, traveling, chasing her dreams. And you wonder, what does she see in a guy? Here's the truth. She's not chasing money or status. She's drawn to a man with purpose, a fire that lights him up. Not because it's impressive, but because it's alive. Think about it. The guy who's building something, a business, a craft, a cat dream, he's magnetic. Not because he's winning, but because he's moving. You've seen it. The way eyes follow a man. Who knows where he's going? She feels that pull, that spark of life. You don't need to be a CEO or a rock star. Just chase what sets your soul on fire. Not for here, for you. What's something you love? A project, a hobby, a quiet goal. Dive into it. Let it consume you, not to impress her, but because it's yours. She'll notice. Not because you're showing off, but because you're alive. You're not chasing her. You're chasing you. What's it like to live for yourself? To feel that fire and let her feel it too. Pause. What's one thing that makes you feel alive? Hold it. That's your purpose. Let it guide you. 4. The lure of mystery. You're texting her. She replies, but it's short. You want to keep it going. Your fingers hover. What do I say next? You feel the pull to overshare, to explain yourself. But here's the truth. She's curious about what she can't know. A man who's open, but not too open. He's a puzzle. Not because he's playing games, but because he guards his world. You've seen it. The guy who doesn't spill everything. He's quiet about his plans, his dreams, his fears. And she leans in. Why? Because mystery pulls. It's human. We want what's just out of reach. You don't need to be distant or cold. Just hold something back. A piece of you. Let her wonder. Try this. Next time you're with her, don't answer every question fully. Smile. Say less. Let her ask again. She'll feel the pull. Not because you're cruel, but because you're whole. You're not giving yourself away. What's it like to keep a piece of you just for you? To let her wonder and not need her to know? Pause. Notice your urge to explain. Let it go and feel the quiet power. 5. The power of absence. You're at a party. She's there, talking to someone else. You feel the tug. Go say something. Get her attention. Your mind's racing. What if she forgets me? But here's the truth. Sometimes, stepping back is stronger than stepping forward. When you're not always there, when you don't chase, she feels the space. Not because you're ignoring her, but because you're living your life. You've seen it. The Banli, the guy who's not always available. He's different. People notice. Why? Because absence creates space. Space for her to feel her own pull. You don't need to vanish or play games. Just live your life and let her come to you. Try this. Next time you're texting, don't reply right away. Wait. Breathe. Do something for you. She'll notice the space. And it'll spark her curiosity. What's it like to stop chasing? To let the world turn and trust she'll find you? Pause. Notice your urge to react, to fill the silence. Let it be. Absence is your strength. 6. The glow of connection. You're out with friends, laughing, living. She's nearby, watching. You catch her eye, and you wonder, what's she thinking? Here's the truth. She's drawn to a man who's wanted. Not because she's shallow, but because humans notice what others value. You've seen it. The guy who's surrounded by friends, laughing, at ease. He's magnetic, not because he's perfect, but because he's connected. Others see it, and she feels it. You don't need to flaunt it. Don't chase attention. Just live well, with people who lift you up. Begin. Be real. The glow will follow. Try this. Next time you're out, focus on your friends. Laugh. Be present. Don't look for her approval. Just enjoy your moment. She'll notice. Not because you're trying, but because you're alive. What's it like to live for your own joy? To let the world see it and let her feel it too? Pause. Who lifts you up? Hold them close. That's your glow. 7. The subtlety of care. You're getting ready. A date. A meetup. You're in the mirror, checking your reflection. You wonder, does it matter? Here's the truth. She notices the small things. Your scent, your clean shirt, the way you carry yourself. Not because she's judging, but because care shows. It's human. We feel it when someone respects themselves. You've seen it. The guy who's put together, not flashy, just clean. intentional. He stands out. Why? Because care is quiet strength. You don't need to overdo it. No loud cologne. No perfect hair. Just respect yourself. Try this. Tomorrow. Take an extra minute. Brush your teeth. Wear something you like. Not for her. For you. She'll feel it. Because care is universal. What's it like? To treat yourself well? To know you're enough? And let her see it? Pause. Notice your small choices. They're not small. They're you. 8. The strength of presence. You're walking together. The street's busy, but she's close. You feel the urge to impress, to be bigger, stronger. But here's the truth. She's not drawn to muscles or loud boasts. She feels your presence, the way you stand firm, quiet, unshaken. That's strength. You've seen it. The guy who doesn't flinch, not aggressive, just steady. He's a rock. Why? Because presence anchors her. In a world that's loud, you're calm. You don't need to prove it. Don't chase her awe. Just be solid. Try this. Next time you're with her, stand tall. Breathe slow. Let the world move. And stay still. She'll feel it. Not because you're perfect, but because you're here. What's it like? To be unshaken? To let the storm pass and stand firm? Pause. Feel your feet on the ground. That's your presence. It's enough. 9. The fire of devotion. You're talking. She's listening. And you light up. You're sharing something you love. A book, a project, a quiet dream. And she leans in. Here's the truth. She's not drawn to your success or your skills. She feels your devotion. The way you burn for something. It's Aleph. You've seen it. The guy who's lost in his craft. Not showing off. Just immersed. He's magnetic. Why? Because devotion is rare. It's human. We crave that fire. You don't need to perform. Don't share to impress. Share because it's you. Try this. Talk about something you love. Not to win her, but because it moves you. Let your eyes spark. She'll feel it. Not because you're trying, but because you're alive. What's it like? To burn for something? To feel that fire and let it warm her too? Pause. What sets your soul on fire? Chase it. That's your devotion. 10. The depth of listening. You're sitting together. She's talking. Her words spill out. You feel the urge to fix it, to solve her pain. But here's the truth. She doesn't need your answers. She needs your presence. Your listening. When you truly hear her, she opens. You've seen it. The guy who's still not interrupting. Just there. She trusts him. Why? Because listening is rare. It's human. We crave being seen. You don't need to be her hero. Don't rush to fix. Just be with her. Try this. Next time she speaks, put your phone down. Look at her. Nod. Let her words land. She'll feel it. Not because you're perfect, but because you're here. What's it like? To truly hear someone? To let their world unfold. And just be still? Pause. Notice your urge to speak. Let it pass. Listening is your gift. You don't need to win her. You don't need to crack her code. You don't need to be her answer. Just see her. Her pulse. Her fears. Her quiet ones. And see yourself. Your noise. Your calm. Your own heart. That's where it starts. Not in chasing. Not in fixing. But in seeing. Clear. Quiet. Free. What's it like? To stop running? To stand still and let the world come to you? Breathe. You're enough, just as you are. This isn't the end. It's a pause, a moment to see, to be. Beat NH. Yen begins here. Not in her, not in the world, but in you.